Hello, my name is Irving Florence, and today we will analyze how Volkswagen is embracing the era of generative AI. The auto industry is in the middle of its biggest transformation since the invention of the assembly line. For over a century, the internal combustion engine was king, but now electric mobility, autonomous driving, and a new digital driver are rewriting the rulebook. I believe Volkswagen, the world's largest automaker by sales and revenue, in 2023, according to its own annual report, stands at the center of this change. Today, I'll share how Volkswagen is using generative AI to accelerate its new Auto 2030 strategy, drawing on research from McKinsey Company, Harvard Business Review, and industry data from Visual Capitalist. Now, I believe Volkswagen current landscape. In 2023, Volkswagen sold over 9.36 million vehicles and generated over 322 billion euros in revenue. Yet, in the global EV market, Volkswagen only holds a 4.6% in market share, ranking fifth behind Tesla and BYD according to Visual Capitalist. Now, for China, the largest EV market in the world, Volkswagen is not even in the top five, with Tesla, Geely, BYD, Wuling, Li Auto leading the pack according to AutoVista 24. To respond, Volkswagen New Auto 2030 strategy focuses on four different pillars: architecture, software, battery and charging, and mobility services, with AI as the connective tissue of all of this. Now, Volkswagen Generative AI it's pushing for 2024. Volkswagen just launched its AI Lab, a global innovation hub to accelerate AI-driven product development. The AI Lab works with Cariat, a Volkswagen software subsidiary, and partners like Bosch to integrate AI into production, design, and autonomous driving systems. An amazing announcement based last year. Volkswagen in CES was to integrate ChatGPT into vehicles for natural voice control over navigation, entertainment, and car functions. How amazing would that be? McKinsey research shows that generative AI can improve testing and homologation processes by 20 up to 30%, speed of, speed of software and validation, and enable generative design for lighter and more efficient. Now, for Volkswagen, that means that faster product cycles, lower cost, and enhanced customer experience. Now, let's look at the bigger picture for this generative AI in the auto industry. According to McKinsey projects, generative AI could add up to 300 to 400 billion annually to the automotive sector by 2035. Applications ranges from conceptual design using AI image generation to spark new car concepts to full digital twin simulations of the manufacturing lines to predict maintenance systems and prevent breakdowns. That'll be amazing for the cars in the future. However, McKinsey and Harvard Business Review both emphasize that tech alone is not enough. Automakers must adapt their operating models, redesigning processes, upskilling staff, and setting a strong governance to ensure compliance, fairness, and transparency. Now let's make a comparison from Volkswagen and BMW. BMW is offering a powerful comparison using NVIDIA's Omniverse platform. BMW built a virtual twin of its Regensburg plant, simulating production before making any physical changes. That's cutting up to 30% in planning time and reducing costly rework according to Wired platform. Harvard Business Review also warns that many companies fall into the trap of incrementalism, using AI only for smaller efficiency gains rather than fundamental rethinking business models. Both Volkswagen and BMW understand the deeper lesson learned here. AI must become a core capability embedded into culture, decision making, and product strategy, not just as a side project. Now, there are also risks and mitigation plans on this. Generative AI brings big opportunities but also serious risks. According to Deloitte, there is a lot of regulatory uncertainty across the European Union, the US, and China. And per McKinsey, there's a vendor lock in from over reliance on single tech provider. Also, according to HBR, they talk about the trust and transparencies issues around how data is collected and used. Now, sideways on the mitigation strategies, they include building in-house AI expertise to avoid dependency, using explainable AI models to ensure transparency, and establishing a global compliance framework to meet diverse regulatory requirements. Now, part of the conclusion in my strategic proposal, I believe Volkswagen Generative AI is not just a tech upgrade, it's the foundation for becoming a mobility platform company. My proposal is to scale the AI lab into cross-brand innovation accelerator, partnering with NVIDIA, Microsoft, and Bosch, and leading universities to use it to co-develop AI applications for design, for manufacturing, and for autonomous driving systems. Now, roll them out globally, and by doing this, I believe Volkswagen can lead the era of intelligent, sustainable mobility, shaping not only the cars we drive, but how we experience movement itself. Now, thanks for watching, and let's keep the conversation going on how AI is redefining mobility. Thank you again. Bye bye.